Hello, my beauties. Welcome to my very first Instagram Live with Laura Geller. My name is Amber, and I am the brand educator here now at Laura Geller, but it's an interesting story because I've got 20 years in beauty, and I met Laura Geller because I was the host of a beauty podcast, but I was a longtime Geller gal myself. I've been using the product since I was 20. Now in my mid-40s, I love them because they are products that are designed for mature women. But I met Laura. We hit it off. She is as wonderful in person and in real life as everything that she puts out. She's exactly who she is. She cares so much about all of us. We hit it off and she said, hey, would you consider joining my team? And it was a dream come true. So here I am. And what I like to tell everybody is I want to be the conduit between you, my Geller gals and guys, and the team here. I have FaceTime with Laura. I get to see her all the time. I want to welcome everybody who's joining here. So yeah, today we are going to be going through the Cult Classics Face Kit. If you are new to Geller products, you can, this is a great place to start if you've tried them before. If you're just looking for something to maybe switch up or refresh your spring routine, this is a great place to start. So let me welcome everybody. Oh, thank you for saying that. Everybody who's celebrating, happy Passover. We want to wish you all the best and welcome. I see here we've got Did Trail joining. We've got Polished Diamond. Who would love that name. So let's get into the Cult Classics Kit. And, you know, Laura's makeup is really designed, she says, from 19 to 90, but certainly for people with mature skin. Like I said, I started wearing it in my 20s, and now in my 40s, I really love it. So the Cult Classics Full Face Kit is a great place to start if you're new, or like I said, if you're just looking for a little refresh, because this is 6 pieces and it's truly some of the best in her line. So we're going to start out with the Hydrate Spackle Primer. And if you are somebody who is new to Spackle, Spackle has 2 main purposes. What it's going to do is it's going to hydrate the skin. It's going to provide a smooth base for your makeup, but it's got long wear polymers in it that are going to grip those makeup pigments and make sure it stays put all day long. And I have to say, this is one of my favorite Spackles. Laura does have 7 in her line, and all of them do that same function of providing a smooth base and then also giving you that long grip hold. And then the rest of them have sort of a little bit of a special thing depending on maybe the mood you're in or what your skin needs that day. So oh, hi, welcome, girl who's, I'm just seeing here, she's new to, but you are new to Laura. So hey, the girl whose world is books, this is going to be a great place for you to start. I'm going to highlight some of the classic products in her line, which you can purchase as part of the Cult Classics Full Face Kit. You can also get these all individually. So if there's something you want to try, great. So this is a cream to gel formula, and Hydrate is really great because it has, I mean, it goes on so smoothly. I have to say, during the winter, this is my skin saver. It is truly a 2-in-1 moisturizer and primer. So if you have dry skin, I'm putting this on top. I did have a little bit of makeup on today, but just light. And it goes on beautifully. It's got ingredients like jojoba seed oil. We've got sunflower seed extract in there. So ultra hydrating ingredients. Often, this is all I will use in place of a moisturizer. I will cleanse my face in the morning. I will use an SPF because, again, this doesn't have SPF in it, but this is what you want to apply as the last step in your skincare routine before makeup. You can see my skin drinks this up. It is not greasy. It is soft. It is primed. But what this is going to do, you know, for my handy guys and gals out there, Spackle's what you put on your wall before you paint it to fill in those holes. This is going to be that product that is going to help fill in some of the fine lines, you know, some of these fine lines and wrinkles. It's going to provide that nice smooth base. If you have enlarged pores, this helps to fill those in a little bit, really priming your skin for makeup. And then again, the long wear polymers, once you put that makeup on, it's going to grip those makeup pigments and make it stay put all day. So what I like to do is, again, just with my hands, I'm putting this on all over. You can be pretty liberal with this. I do like to get under my eyes, anywhere that you need a little hydration, and then down the neck, right? Because we really should be putting our makeup and extending our powders or foundations down the neck. Now, like I said, if you're somebody who just needs a little boost of hydration, and I'm sorry if my hands keep hitting this. The shirt didn't have a great place for a mic today. But sometimes on some days, I will just walk out with this because you can see here, it just gives your skin a beautiful matte velvet finish. It really does. I shouldn't say matte, super matte, but like a velvet soft touch finish. So can you see this here? My skin looks healthy, it looks hydrated, and this is just gonna be that juicy first step that you need. We've also got squalane in here. There's aloe vera, so if you have sensitive skin, this is gonna help calm it and just get it ready for that makeup. So the next thing in this, and by the way, if you've got questions, if there's shades you wanna see, certainly feel free to pop them into the chat. This next product, I mean, might need no introduction. This is one of Laura's iconic formulas. This is the Baked Balance. Oh, you know what? I have the Baked Balance and Glow here. Would you grab me? I'm so sorry. The Baked Balance-n-Brighten. In the medium, I'm going to take the Baked Balance-n-Brighten. Sometimes we prep here. I've got this in the golden medium. So this is Laura's iconic products. These are baked in Italy by artisans, handmade. You can see a beautiful melange of colors here. This is 6 high-impact pigments that are baked together for 24 hours. They are blended first with antioxidants like white tea extract, Centella asiatica, which is so popular in K-beauty. And what that does, they're baked on terracotta tiles. And what that does is it preserves the hydration. So if you are a person who is like, I cannot wear powders, you know, they're going to be dry, they're going to be cakey, they're going to crease. You will not have that with the baked foundations. They are weightless. They are going to go on. They will even out your skin tone. Let me start to put this on. Also, this brush, which I'll talk about in a minute, comes with this Cult Classics full face kit. Oh, thank you. You got it for me in the medium. So one of the things I want to point out, and actually I'm going to show you half and half, because a lot of the times people ask us, how do I find my shades? The great thing about these 6 pigments is that it's dimensional. So if you look at my skin, it's certainly not one color. There's highs, there's lows. I've got some hyperpigmentation, some redness in area. And what this melange of colors does is it mimics the highs and lows of your skin. So you're never going to look like you've got that flat, you know, clown-like makeup on. So, and I will show you. So I wear, normally during the winter, I will wear a medium. But in the summer months, I will bump up to a golden medium. So this is the golden medium here. And you can see, I'm going to put this on here. It adds a little bit of warmth to my skin. I'll do a half and half so you can see. Because Laura wants this, you know, she always says she's the lazy gal's guide to makeup. She wants this to be easy for people. I mean, and look, you saw the before. No concealer here. Look at the difference between this side, which has nothing on, and this side, which has just the Baked Balance-n-Brighten. I mean, it's an incredible difference. Now, this is in the shade, that's in the shade Golden Medium. And now I will show you shade Medium. And I want to do this because you'll see that this is very, very forgiving formulas, right? So we didn't want you to stress, am I a cool tone? Am I a warm tone? Am I, you know, when I go into the stores, I'm having trouble opening this. When I go into the stores and I'm like, is it ABC 1, 2, 3 or 4, 5, 6? I'm telling you, after 20 years of beauty, it still stresses me out to try to pick those colors. You don't have to do that with this. We also have wonderful pros on our website. So if you're ever concerned, you can go to our website, go to Ask a Pro, and there are real people there who will help you shade match and find your perfect foundation. So here is the shade Golden Medium. This is what I'm wearing. And here's the shade Medium. So you can see the Golden Medium adds just a hint of warmth, and that's what I did. And now I will show you the Golden Medium, just to show you that there is a difference. I'm not going to say that there's no difference, but it's not, you can get away with it. I just know. Do so many people, is it just me who panics about having to order colors and find the colors? So here we go. So on this side, I've got medium. On this side, golden medium. Really, it's a subtle hint of a difference, not too much. Sometimes I will blend them both. But again, you are getting that blend of pigments. I've got color correction. I've got coverage, but my skin looks like skin. And these powders, I get them right under the eyes because they will not crease, they will not cake. So the brush that I'm using is our retractable airbrush Kabuki. So this is fabulous, and again, comes with that Cult Classics kit. You can also buy these individually. So all the products we're showing you today, you could purchase on their own or you could purchase them together. So this comes up. The nice thing about this brush is, first of all, these are cruelty-free. Laura's brushes are just, I mean, incredible. They are so dense. They're so soft, is that you can control the amount of coverage you want. So for areas under the eyes, I'm going to tighten my brush a little bit. I'm going to go into my powder, tap this on. And again, these are high impact pigments, so a little bit goes a long way. And then I'm just going to tap it on, and you'll see it starts to cover even my trickiest spots. I can go under the eyes with this, and I'm getting that coverage. And again, it will not crease. And because it was baked on those terracotta tiles, blended with antioxidants, you know, it started its life as a cream. It is baked for 24 hours on these terracotta tiles to preserve that hydration. So when you were applying it, you were getting all of the benefits, all of that coverage, all of the wearability of a liquid cream foundation, but with the ease of a powder. You see I did this in 30 seconds. Now I'm just gonna blend it out a little, because if you're just joining, on this side I had the golden medium, on this side I had the medium, and really they are very, very similar. One will just kind of bump it up. So we don't want you to stress at all about finding your perfect color. So moving on with this Cult Classics Full Face Kit, which is a 6-piece collection that is a great place if you are new to color, if you are maybe just looking for a spring refresh, or maybe you haven't tried the Balance-n-Brighten, or maybe you want to try it in a warmer shade. This is a great time to do this, and you can certainly purchase it all as part of the collection, or you can just get all of these items separately. But we've got our foundation covered. I started with the Hydrate Spackle. Then I moved on with the Baked Balance-n-Brighten. And now we're going to talk about a product that I just love. It is the Baked Blush-n-Brighten. You will get this in shade Tropic Hues. This is one of the most popular colors. In fact, I think it is the second bestseller, second only to Pink Buttercream. It's my go-to though. So this has a beautiful coral, gold, and pink melange in it. This is going to give you a satin finish. And again, this is also baked by artisans in Italy. They bake them on those terracotta tiles, and then they hand polish them, all to help sustain that hydration when you're putting them on. This is going to give just a beautiful, radiant flush. And a little bit goes a long way. We say here these are high impact pigments, but look at the beautiful glow on the cheek. I mean, to me, Laura's makeup, it's just beautiful, wearable makeup. You can get a little fun and funky with it, right? I mean, we can play around with colors, but it's makeup that I feel like is going to make somebody come up to you and say, you look great. Now, your makeup looks great. If you follow what I'm putting down here. So I'm just going to apply this to the apples of the cheeks. I like to blend it up a little bit for lift, right? And then kind of go into this inverted C. I like to keep my blush sort of outside. Somebody told me once, you take 2 fingers and keeping it up here is going to help lift. Blush is so dependent on your face shape. If you have a very round face shape, by putting it, what would this be? This would be horizontally, no, vertically from the cheeks down. You're going to help to draw attention more to the center of your face and slim the face. For me, you know, I'm now in my 40s and I like a little bit of lift, so I go from the outside and up. And look, we just have this beautiful, soft glow, beautiful color. It blends beautifully, and also with the white tea extract in it, Centella asiatica, you've got that antioxidant protection. So I always like to say Laura Geller's products are all very skincare focused. She knows that great makeup starts with great skin. So not only getting the perfection with the color, you're getting the protection with those skincare ingredients. So moving on in our kit, and just for anybody who's just joining, we talked about the Hydrate Spackle. This is your 2-in-1 primer moisturizer. We spoke about the Baked Balance-n-Brighten and the Retractable Kabuki brush. And I was just applying the Baked Blush-n-Brighten in shade Tropic Hues, one of the best-selling colors here at Laura Geller that you can get. And now on to another fan favorite, one of my favorites whenever I'm going on air. This is the Baked Highlighter in French Vanilla. So this highlighter, if you are somebody, a Geller guy or gal who has tried highlighters and you're like, I can't wear these, they look like disco balls, they're too shimmery, they're too glittery, you will not have a problem with this. Again, it is a baked product. So we have that hydration. It will not look dry. It will not look cakey. But this is a perfect, beautiful, low glow color. I'm going to show you here, and I will put it on. So what do I mean by low glow? You are going to get the luminosity with this, but and color correction, right? Color corrective pigments, but it's not going to be too shiny. I am using one of Laura's favorite brushes to apply this with. This is the dual-ended setting brush, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this, and you can put highlighter anywhere you want to lift and draw attention to. So it's great for under the eye. I like to do it on the cheekbones, and sometimes with the cheekbones, I prefer a brush. And look, I mean, I already had a little bit of glow, but look, it's just adding a beautiful lift and highlight to my cheek. No glitter, no glow, a little bit on the Cupid's bow. And then one of the things that I tell people, oh, can you see the difference here? I've got, my cheeks just look juicy and lifted on this side, and they look pretty good here, but not quite as juicy as over here. So highlighter, while we want to use it, we can use it to draw attention to the places that we love and we want to show off. We can also use it to correct some of the things that maybe we feel like as we start to age need a little bit of correction. So for me, the nose grows, right? It's an unfair truth. As we get older, our lips shrink, our noses tend to grow. Either they can appear wider. For me, mine is starting, it used to be a really perky little tip up here. It's starting to kind of hook down, but I can hide that just a little bit. So if you have a wider nose, you would take a little bit of highlighter and bring it all the way down the bridge of your nose. That will attract light and make it appear slimmer. If I want to get a little lift here, I'm just going to look in the mirror. I like to just do a little on the tip of my nose. And you can also, by the way, use your fingers with these products. I'm a brush gal, but these blend so beautifully. And look, it's just kind of grabbing attention, bringing a little bit of light and lift right there on the tip of my nose. So let me finish off now. We'll finish this brow, so even them out a little bit, and then a little bit over here. You know, Laura taught me a great trick too, which actually I'll do now because I am a little bit tired today. I don't know. It's just, I'm ready for that warm weather. And here in New York, it is not warm. Is it warm where you are? Put in the comments. So I'm just going to take a little bit. And again, because this is a low glow color correcting highlighter, you can use this to set your under eye concealer. I didn't put under eye concealer on today. I was just using the Baked Balance-n-Brighten because I think it gives enough of a color correction. But you can apply just a little bit of this. And again, it's going to help lift and correct. And look, I'm getting that radiance. I'm getting that eye-opening look without even needing concealer. Okay, let's see. Hi, everybody who's joining. Oh, in the UK, it's mixed weather. Oh, I wish I was in the UK. I just love. Are you in London? I mean, I just love it there. Oh, warm here in Florida. Temperley. Florida, I'm so jealous. That is where I cannot wait to move. It's not an if, it's a when. I would love to be a Florida gal. Let's see. Oh, the girl whose world is books. You're using Bobbi Brown, but you're going to switch when it's finished. You know, I just think part of what drew me to Laura. And like I said, I worked in beauty for over 20 years. You know, and not to brag, I had other offers to companies to work with them. I was always on the editorial side, so I got to try everything, and I love that. I just believe so much in Laura's products. When I gave them to my mother, who's in her 70s, she had stopped wearing makeup pretty much altogether. She was like, it just doesn't wear well. I spend this time. When I get to my event, the liner's down my eyes. And when I gave her Laura's products, she loves makeup again. It has given her the confidence to wear them. And that just to me said, you know, I just believe so much in this brand and I'm so honored to be part of it. So yes, I can say with full confidence that when you are done and you're ready to try something new, this is something you're going to love. Okay, let me just make sure I'm all caught up here. Okay, so we're not done. We are continuing on with the Cult Classics Full Face Kit. This is that 6-piece collection. You can buy all of this together, or you could put this, oh, I see some questions here. Never mind. Oh, Kim is saying that she just got Kim Googie, got her set and loving it. Love the glow. You're 58 and happy with it all. I love that. First of all, own your age. If all my Geller gals and guys, you don't mind sharing that with us, we are loud and proud. I'm 44, soon to be 45. Yes, and you got your set and you're loving the glow. I'm so excited. I also tell people with the Baked Balance-n-Brighten, wait an hour and then you're really gonna love it. There's something when those high impact pigments blend with the skin. I swear it looks gorgeous right now going on, but it gets better as the day goes on. Jody29 is asking, do you use a lighter concealer than your foundation and do you put it, on before the Baked and Brighten? Great, great question. And here is the thing. Specifically, it depends on the concealer. If I am using Laura Geller's concealers, I tend to go one shade lighter. So normally I wear a medium, but I will go to a light in the concealers. I also really like the Cancel and Conceal, which is a peach-based dark circle corrector. You can put it on before. I think that generally it's a better thing to do to put them on before because then you might need less foundation other places. If I'm gonna be 100% honest, I just forget. Most mornings I am going, and so I would love to say, yes, I always put on foundation or my concealer before foundation. I don't. I do it when I remember. Sometimes I'll look in and be like, oh, there's a spot here. Or, oh my gosh, my eyes don't look right. So I don't think there's necessarily a right or a wrong way. But yeah, I will tend to go generally one shade lighter with my concealer. Oh, Lori Gustin, congrats on your new position. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for joining. I mean, what a dream come true. And I hope you'll join us here. I think we're going to be doing a lot of these lives, really more for education. You can always reach out to us, by the way, on social here if you've got questions, or you can reach out to me directly at Amber Milt. I will make sure to answer those questions and then come back to you with the lives. If there's products you want to see or things that you want to know about, please do that. Nancy, what covers sunspots? Can you grab some of the concealers and we can show the difference? I'm going to grab them for you, Nancy. We're going to come right back because look, you see here. But I will say, if we just go in with the Baked Balance-n-Brighten, let me just use my hand. It gives, can you see this? Sometimes I can get enough coverage by just taking my Kabuki brush, tightening it up, patting it into the product. No, some days is more, but can you see the hyperpigmentation here? This really does cover nicely. If you like more of a full coverage, the Double Taked Baked Powder is, I mean, that is my on-camera go-to. I'm not wearing it today. Today I wanted to show you what the Baked Balance-n-Brighten does because you will get coverage, but it's a light to medium coverage. I'm going to come back with that, Nancy, though. We're going to show you some of the different concealers with the sunspots. Emma MZ is saying you suffer with eczema and it doesn't affect my eczema. Emma, I'm so glad to bring that up. So we are so proud and honored that the baked products, everything that I've shown you today, all of the baked products are safe and recognized and approved by the National Rosacea Society and the Eczema Foundation. So they are safe for people with rosacea, eczema, sensitive skin. I know a lot of shift workers love these products. They say that they're the only thing they can use, that they don't irritate their skin from being on all day, that they stay on. So that makes me so happy to hear that you love these. Let's see. Let me see. I'm looking here. Okay. So Emma was saying, oh, Emma hasn't used it for a while, so is it still good for your skin? Yes, we have that seal of approval from both, we were recognized by both the Rosacea Society and the foundation. Okay, let's see. I've got some of the concealers here. Okay. So yes, you can use them both. Let me start here. Fair. Oh, we don't have light. You know where light is with the Ideal Fix? It's in my drawer. But you know what? I'm going to go with a little bit lighter. So Ideal Fix is one of the concealers. Now, this is what I use. Again, I wear medium in Balance-n-Brighten, medium in all the double take, both the liquid and the powder. And I will step up to a light in the foundation, or rather in the Ideal Fix concealer. We don't have that one, so fair might be a little bit too light. So let me show you the light, medium, and the Cancel and Conceal. Cancel and Conceal has these beautiful peachy pigments, and what peach does is it corrects the darkness. So think of peach as something that will counteract blue. So you can use this, and I'm going to just take our concealer brush and just take a little bit of this and pat it on here. I love Cancel and Conceal. I've done this on my social posts and people were like, really? Because just dotting a little bit on, and again, it will not crease. It is so hydrating. I mean, but look at the difference. So I will tend to reach for this. If you like more of a traditional, did we find the light? You did. Amazing. I have a great team here. I got to say, we are here live in the Laura Geller headquarters. So this is the light Ideal Fix. I like this too for spot covering. So Nancy, hi from Northumberland, UK. Oh, we have a lot of people in the UK joining us today. Welcome. I wish I could get over there. I need a trip. I need a fun summer vacation. Let's see. Oh, Laura's saying, love Laura's motto. Yes, the lazy gal's guide to makeup. We all are, and trust me, I am too. It's funny, I was working from home for years, but I think it was Nancy who was asking, so what do I use for color, for kind of covering dark sunspots? Ideal Fix. So this is the Ideal Fix, and what I am wearing it is in a shade light. So yes, I step up one shade. This is great for using under the eye. So I'll show you one under the eye too. And these are, again, high impact pigments, so a little bit goes a long way. I also find for my Geller guys and gals out there, I get a lot of people who ask or who mention, hey, you know, how do I avoid creasing? So if you are somebody who is dealing with creasing, and again, these products won't crease. However, if you are applying too much product, that can be problematic. Also, if you're applying it with a brush that hasn't been washed in a while, you can get some issues there. But somebody asked before, do I apply my foundation first versus the concealer? The reason that you should, I don't want to say should, I hate to that. There are no rules in makeup. But one reason why you might want to try to apply your concealer is that if you apply your concealer, you might notice, hey, I don't need foundation everywhere. And then you can use it a little bit more sparingly. Oh, Kim is saying, these are so helpful. Oh, thank you, Kim. I mean, here, this is what we want to do. We love makeup and we love our beauty community. And that's what we are, right? We are people who want to feel beautiful and look beautiful and also spread the beauty love on social. It's so nice. Okay, let's see. Oh, the Emberly saying you love the French vanilla highlighter. You wouldn't be without it. Yes, I know so many women who are like, and I'm sorry, I can't leave my guys out. So many Geller guys and gals who just love the French vanilla. We wear it a lot of the times on air because it does, can you see, it's giving that just like a radiance and lift, but it doesn't look glittery. It doesn't look sparkly. So she is talking about the baked highlighter in French vanilla. This is a low glow, silky, beautiful gliding powder that you can highlight anywhere. You can use it on the inner corner of the eyes is another place. Let me see. Do I have my inner corner brush? These are so fun, by the way. I feel like we start talking about something and then we just go somewhere else. So inner corner, another great place that you can put this in. I'm just using the Laura Geller crease brush. But to be honest, you can use your fingers like in a pinch. And it's just going to add a little bit of eye opening. It's not going to be as powerful. If you like some va-va-voom nighttime, and we're going to do some nighttime sort of date night looks, I would go with one of the more luminous highlighters that we have. But if you like that low glow, let's go here. Catherine's saying, oh, amazing. You bought the Cult Classic Face Full Kit. Cult Classic Full Face Kit in medium today. Okay, that's what I'm wearing. You asked a pro, and this is the color they recommended. I'm so glad you brought this if you're joining us right now and if you are having trouble picking a color. So she is talking about the Baked Balance-n-Brighten. I wear this in the shade medium. It is made up of 6 pure high impact pigments. So you're going to get those high and lows. The reason that I say that is because it's forgiving. So you don't, it's going to color adjust. It's like smart makeup, right? You don't have to be so precise, and we didn't want you to have to worry and about your shade. So it's very forgiving makeup. It is color adjusting makeup. But if you need help, we have that Ask a Pro site, our Ask a Pro feature on our website, and those are real people who are going to help you pick the right color. So I'm so glad you brought that up. Can't wait to hear what you said, or rather what you think, and I think that you're gonna love that. I wear it in the medium, but in the summer, I step up to a golden medium, and I don't know if you saw that before when I started the show. I had this, I used this side with the medium and this side with the golden medium. So, you know, if you like it and like, you know, you get sun, like I get sun in the summer, and trust me, I wear SPF and I sit out with the hats, but I still get a little bit of sun, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind it. I'll bump up to the golden medium. Sometimes in the winter when I want to just fake a little bit of a tan and nobody can see the rest of my body because it's all covered up, I will also go with the golden medium. And then it looks like I came back from the beach. Temperley's asking, what eyeshadow are you wearing? Wait a minute, because I got here today and I did not have eyeshadow. So I'm not even kidding you. You don't have to get up and run. I took one of our bronzer palettes today, which I'm not going to make you, but I took because you see how these are melange. Now, this is not the bronzer palette. This is the Baked Balance and Glow. But do you see how these colors, I cheated, and I just took my little brush and pulled some of the dark and put it in there. Oh, wait, nope, I'm lying. That is a bold lie. I did that first, but then I used the Kajal in Clove on the lid. I did. You're like, I'll go grab it. I'm making, you know, we're going to set it up so I have everything here. I'm sorry, as I was remembering that, so I did it. It looked a little flat. The Kajal in Clove I put on. So the Kajal is an eyeliner. It is my favorite going into summer. They are budge proof. You can use them as eyeshadows. So I put a little bit on the lid. She's going to grab it, and I'll show you exactly what I did. But first, I started by literally just going in because I didn't have eyeshadow today, and kind of like, do you see how it's dark there? That's the great thing about this. Laura, the easy gals and the lazy guys, the lazy gals guide to makeup. Oh boy, it feels like it should be a Friday, but it's not. Is it Friday? It's not Friday yet. Let's see. Let me answer some of these questions while I'm waiting for that eyeshadow. Curly and Cutie Pie is saying, is it good for rosacea? So Curly and Cutie Pie, all of our baked products have been approved and recognized by the National Rosacea Society and the Eczema Foundation. So yes, they are safe and recognized for being good for sensitive skin, rosacea, eczema. So absolutely. And then it was Curly and Cutie Pie was asking about the eyeshadow. This is a great question. I want to make sure that I get this. Okay, so I just got the eyeshadows, or the Kajals. If I use Fair and Balance-n-Brighten, what shade would you suggest for Ideal Fix and Cancel and Conceal? Okay, so if you are using Fair, I would say start with the Fair. I can put this on for you, and I do have the Fair. So you use Fair. Let me see, I've got them here. I'm so excited. So many people are joining and so interactive. So if you use Fair, you could jump to the Porcelain. Porcelain is a very neutral color, but you might, let me show you these. So I'm going to put this on here. So here is Porcelain in the Ideal Fix. And we've got the Fair I know you brought it in here, light. Didn't we bring it in there? We're gonna work. You know what? We might not. No, you definitely brought the fair in here. Sorry, bear with me. I think it's porcelain, light, fair. Got it. Haha. So, porcelain. And I just want to show you this because they're close, but this is the porcelain and fair is just a touch warmer. So again, if you are, it's hard to say what you want in the concealer without being able to see your skin and your face. But I would say if you've got very, and we talk about not having neutral, but if you don't need to warm up your skin tone and you are looking for something, you could probably go as light as a porcelain. Don't forget too, if this is light like this and you think that would work for you, these color correcting pigments are gonna add that warmth back on. You said you wear light in Balance-n-Brighten, so light is a little bit warmer than our fair Balance-n-Brighten, so you could actually add a little bit of the warmth in there. So I might try to go with the porcelain. I hope that was not too much. And by the way, we get a big question a lot of the times for our fair skin gals, choosing between light and fair in the Baked Balance-n-Brighten. And I got a great tip. I actually had it open, so thank you. We found it. I got a great tip today, to help clarify that. If you are fair-skinned and you burn easily, you want to go with the fair. If you are fair-skinned, but you tend to tan, which means that your body has a little bit more of that warmth for it, you would go to the light. Now, if you are fair-skinned and you burned and you have that alabaster skin, you're going to want to go for our porcelain, and that is in the Baked Balance-n-Brighten shades that I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. So I think we're good so far. It's so lovely to have so many of you on. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Such great questions. Okay, so let's see. Oh, somebody's saying, Catherine, I think stepping up to the golden medium in the summer would be ideal for me. That's what I do. You know, we got to fake a little bit of that sun. And that way, you know that you are getting, you want to make sure you still wear your SPF every day, right? Because the primer, these products, they don't have SPF, but they do have antioxidant protection. So it's nice to know that we are preventing or helping to shield our skin from some of the free radicals while we're getting, and I like to say, protection and perfection. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Let's see. I don't want to miss any questions. If I missed your question, please just put this in. Oh, BBM, I'm glad that you think that helps. So again, this was that was the porcelain in the Ideal Fix Concealer, and that was the fair. So you can see it is just a touch warmer, and that's also I kind of globbed it on there, so you can sheer it out as well. Okay, I think we're kind of caught up on questions right now. I'm making my way through the Cult Classics full face kit. Keep those questions coming. That's why we're here. We love to do this. So with the Cult Classics kit, for anybody who's just joining, we talked about the Spackle Hydrate. This is my go-to. I know it's Laura's go-to during the winter. This is your 2-in-1 moisturizer and primer. Then we talked about the iconic Baked Balance-n-Brighten. This is a 6 high-impact pigments that are going to give you dimension on your skin. It is your powder foundation, but it starts its life as a cream, so you're getting all of the wearability of a cream and the ease of use of a powder. We talked about the fabulous retractable Kabuki brush, which you can adjust how much coverage you get by, or how much product you apply by changing the density of the brush. We can lift it up here. It also comes with a fabulous case, so you can throw this in your pocket. Real quick tip on that, and I learned this from the gals at QVC. What they do is they take their powder. If you're traveling and you have this brush, wipe it in your powder, hit it down so the product goes in, cap your brush, and now you don't need to bring your compact with you. You've got a little touch-up right in here. So I loved that tip. Let's see. Wait, somebody's asking really quickly, Jody, are you better to use just the primer without your usual moisturizer? So Jody, with the Hydrate has squalene in it. It has jojoba seed oil. It has shea butter. So I'm being honest to God, this is what I use. And yes, I do not use a moisturizer because this is moisturizing enough. I will, in the morning, rinse my face with a little water, put on my SPF, and then I put on this. I like to wait a minute to let this kind of 30 seconds to kind of let it dry before I do my powder or whatever foundation, or sometimes no makeup. But yeah, this replaces my moisturizer for me because it is so hydrating. We're trying to get through it. Let's see. Okay, I think we're good. You'll flag me if I'm missing anything. Any questions? I don't want to miss anybody's questions. Okay, so then after the foundation, we talked about the Tropic Hues. This is one of the best selling shades. It gives you a beautiful, there's corals in here, peaches in here, but it is just a stunning flush of color, and it has a little bit of that luminosity. Then I put on this. Oh, Jody's asking what I use as an SPF. Jody, all I'm going to say is, I can't say, but stay tuned. Just stay tuned. But the truth is anything, right? I've worked in beauty, so if you saw my bathroom, skincare-wise, it's everything, but I just use an SPF every single day, but just stay tuned is all I'm going to say for my favorite one, which will be coming shortly. The French Vanilla Highlighter, this is a beautiful low glow highlighter. If you were somebody who's tried highlighters in the past and you're like, I can't use them, they don't work for me, they actually accentuate my fine lines and wrinkles, you are going to love this. It is a game changer. It is a low glow, color correcting, beautiful, silky powder foundation, or I'm sorry, silky powder highlighter. You can apply it with your, you know what, I want to show you too. Look, I'm putting this on right with my fingers. Look at that blend. I mean, that is why the baked products have such a cult following, because no other product would blend like that. Same thing with her blushes, same thing with the foundations. And we are finishing off the 6 Peaks collection. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I forgetting? Oh, what am I forgetting? The lips. And wait until you see this. So this is the Italian, this is the last piece in the Cult Classics. This is the Italian Marble Lipstick. This is in shade Strawberry Toffee. Can you see here? Just like the other baked products I've been showing you, these are made by artisans, hand poured in Italy. It has a melange of colors. This is your copper and pink, but look, it just, so beautifully. And my lips are so dry, and I'm telling you, when you put this on, this has your vitamin E, it has castor seed oil. It just feels, what's going on here? Just rich and hydrating. The other thing I love about this kit is that it all goes together. So Laura has taken the guesswork out for us. Lori's asking, how about your eyebrows? My eyebrows, I use, today I used the Sculpt and Stay. So I can do a whole thing on eyebrows. I love her eyebrows. We're going to do a live coming up on summer, some of the best summer makeup, because, oh, somebody was asking about the kajals before. The kajals, let's see, do I have the, oh my gosh, you are going to kill me. If you go into my desk, there's like the bottom drawer, there's all, you'll open up, you'll see that thing of kajals. This is the great thing about doing these lives here from the headquarters. We've got all the makeup. We're going to work to set it up so I have it all here. But somebody had asked before about my eyeshadow. So we'll bring in the eyebrows. I love the eyebrows. So the Sculpt and Stay is a beautiful, it's a thicker pencil, but then it comes with a clear gel in the back. Once you set them, they're good to go. They're waterproof. They are stay all day. Lori's asking, how much is the kit? You know, Lori, I think, to be honest with you, that's the one thing I don't have access to. I believe you can shop it by going to our profile. I know that you can also buy all these products together. I do believe as the bundle, there is some value and discount, but I don't know how much the kit is. Thank you. Okay. So here's all, by the way, look at my pencil collection. So somebody was asking about the brows. So this is the Sculpt and Stay. Is a waterproof brow pencil. Let's see, did I miss anywhere today? I don't, you know what, I'll thicken them up a little bit. So this is what I'm using. And I use this in dark brown. I like a bold brow. So I really do. And then the eyes. Somebody was asking about the eyeshadow before. And I told you I came in this morning and I didn't have eyeshadow and I didn't want to whip open a palette. So I go with the Kajals. The Kajals are eyeliners that are loaded with vitamin E. They go on like butter. Are we back? They stay put. They go on like butter. And look at this. You can use them. So this is in shade Clove. So today I faked my crease with a little bit of from one of the bronzers. But now you can put this on like this. And then I'm just going to take a brush and give it a little smooth. Kajal, black Kajal is what I have on my line. Once it is on, I want to show you this color. So let me do it here. So this is the Clove. This has become one of my new faves for doubling as eyeliner. And then once you put them on, and this is where somebody was saying before, you know, Laura is like the lazy gal's guide to makeup. I literally came in this morning and sat at my desk and very quickly just put on a little eye because we had another live event today. So, and then I'm just letting this dry. You have, once you put on these Kajals though, you have 30 seconds to a minute to get them to say, and then once they are on and once they have set, they will not come off until you want them to. I like to say that because sometimes with waterproof or these stay put formulas, like they're never coming off. This will not come off until you use something like a micellar water, but then it will come off. It's not going to like, you're not going to be ripping your eyelashes out. We've all been there, but I've worn these to hot yoga. So let me see. Has this dried enough? Yeah. So once it's dried, I mean, this is pool proof. This is waterproof. This is, you know, we're going into allergy season, sneeze proof. I had to put on eye drops right before the show. I don't worry about running because I use this, and I also use the Kajal mascara, which I know is like impossible to get right now. So sorry. Everybody's looking at me like, don't say it, don't mention it. It's so good if you ever see it. Run, don't walk. Am I missing any questions here? Let's see. Oh, Lori's saying your makeup and skin looks beautiful. Thank you. But Lori, I don't know if you saw it before. I mean, I do take care of my skin, but Laura's products, that's what it does. It makes your skin look radiant. They make women and men and people who use them look beautiful. I really believe that. It is the products. You know, you're always just going to have this sort of very pretty, beautiful look to you. So I can't wait till you try them and let's see. You use the blush as an eyeshadow. Also, yeah, Laura will sometimes give that tip. Whatever's left on there, you can kind of go and do that. Can you show us the bronzy Kajal? So, okay, so this was the Clove. Let me wipe this. Oh, actually, this will be good. I'm going to wipe off this eyeshadow. But, so this is I'll show you a couple of my we'll take a little detour for some of my favorite Kajals. So this is the Clove Kajal. This is what I also just put on here. And you can just kind of layer that on. You can do it with your finger. I don't know if you can really tell, but let me tell you, in real life, this looks so beautiful right now. It does. It just, I don't know, there's something about it that pops the eyes. One of my other favorite colors, and if you've watched any of our other live shows, you've heard me say this 1,000 times. So this is Antique Bronze. So Antique Bronze is what I'm wearing underneath my eyes. I'll put a little bit more on. These are also safe for the waterline. They're ophthalmologist tested. So I'm with this fat kind of pencil. They really are. Laura, like somebody has been saying before, she's the lazy gal's guide to makeup. Like you can just get in there, but like, look, I just smoked out my eyes in 30 seconds. They won't go. Let's see. How much is the Kite? Do you mean Kajal? And where do you get it? I don't know what Kite, but if it's a great kite, I think it's this. What kind of eyeliner? So this is Kajal's. That is what I'm wearing. So these are, they're truly magic in a stick. And I only say that because anybody who has ever tried a Kajal, you will never go back. They end up being waterproof, stay proof, budge proof. So I just put these on. This is in the Antique Bronze. It is my favorite color for underneath the eyes. I use the dark black or sometimes a soft black on top. But look, can you hear this? Like, I am not being gentle. Once they are on, they are on. You want to try the eyeshadow formula so badly. So this was not, just, you can use these as eyeshadows. So sometimes I'll go into Smoky Taupe is another very, very popular one. Oh, here's Soft Slate. So I could go in with Soft Slate. And again, they are eyeliners, but they can double as shadows, and then just kind of messily smoke it out. By the way, I always laugh. I come home after these shows and it's like, my husband's like a different person, left the house today and then came back when we're playing with this kind of makeup. So it's great. Oh, Angie is saying that, yes, they're the only eyeliners I use. Someone with green eyeliner. Okay, Carmen's asking, someone with green eyes, what color liner? I'm going to give everybody listening right now a tip because we're going into summer. One of the best colors, I don't think I have it here and I don't even know if we have it in office, is blue. We make these kajals in a blue. What blue is going to do, and Laura's navy is very, it's an updated modern take, but the coolness of blue pulls out. If you've got green, it's gonna make the greens pop. If you've got brown eyes, the coolness of the blue is going to pull out the warmth in your brown. It'll make them look more brown. If you've got green eyes, they'll look greener. If you've got blue eyes, they'll look bluer. So blue is a super fun one to use. What blush are you wearing right now? Oh, thank you that it looks so fab. Let's see. In Inez, Carrie Beauty. Inez, thank you so much. I am wearing the Baked Blush-n-Brighten in Tropic Hues. It is part of the Cult Classics Full Face Kit, but you can also get this together. And then on top of it, so this alone, let me just show you. This alone has a little bit of that radiance and luminosity. If I put it on, can you see in the light? But you can kind of see it on my finger. You're going to get that. But then I did put just a hint of the Baked French Vanilla highlighter on top, just to give them like a little extra juiciness. But this is a low glow highlighter. And my base is only the Baked Balance-n-Brighten in shade medium. So many great questions here. Oh, did we find a? We found a blue. Okay. Okay, so here's the Midnight Blue Coal. So yes, if you were looking for something that is going to be very flattering to all color eyes, but especially green, I love this. Look, it's a navy. I mean, it is a true, beautiful, and let's just have a little fun here. Like sometimes I'll do that. I mean, am I ready for my date night now? Look at that. And it's not this like, it's not this scary blue. It's just a beautiful, like navy. Can you see? The other thing you can do with these kajals that is so much fun is that you can layer them. So Rainforest Green, which I think I'm saying a color. It might only be do Rainforest Green? No, okay, never mind. We do some QVC stuff, so I'm going to try to forget that. Scratch that from the record. But you can layer these. So even sometimes I will take this, let me go with like a bronzy color. Oh, this is a really, let's see. So I've got here in the bronze berry. Like if I wanted to, I've kind of got this gold thing going on. Like I could do a double line. Which sometimes, can you see that? So I've got my black, and then I've got the double line that I've seen like a lot of the gals do, which is so fun and cool. And again, once these are set, they won't come off, but with a little bit of micellar water or waterproof makeup remover at the end of the day, they will. But I could cry. I could get in a pool. I know we're going into bridal season right now, right? So if you are a mother of a bride or a father of the bride or the bride yourself and you think you might get a little emotional, you can certainly, these are great for wedding makeup. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we covered the blush. Carmen, I hope that helped you with the green eyes. What color eyeliner? You know, the green, this clove is also very pretty as an eyeshadow. You could do this. Let's see, what else do I have here? I mean, the thing about makeup is you really can't go wrong. And with these pencils, you know, I think with Laura's products, you can really play with them. The kajals you will love and get so much use out of them. They also do have a sharpener, a built-in sharpener in the bottom. But if I'm being completely honest, what I generally do is I just take a tissue and I kind of smush the point back together because I'm lazy. You can also apply them directly with a brush too. I think that's important because it's the formula that people love. So let's see, we'll go with our bronze berry. But I was showing you before, I kind of put it on and then added more, I put it on and then brush it out, but I can also just take it here with the brush and add it on like that. Oh, I just caught that double line. I don't know if it's a reading on the camera. This one has a double line. It is so pretty. You know, these are the products that have made me really say, I'm going to play with my makeup and experiment with my makeup. So, okay, everybody. Wow, I feel like this has been an hour. I'm surprised this has just flown by. You know, all I can say is that I'm so honored to be here and to be with you. And of course, if you've got questions, send them over. We will be doing these lives to help educate you, to help show you products. You can see how much fun they are to play with. Today, we were focusing on the Cult Classics kit, but you know, like all of these shows that we do, there's so much to play with and explore. So we did take some diversions. But just as a reminder, if you are interested or you haven't tried Laura and you're looking for a place to start, the Cult Classics kit or individually, the products that I've been talking about are a great way to get used to her products, to be introduced to them. I know you're going to follow them. Oh wait, Barb is asking, does it smudge? Hair Barb. Does it smudge? Not at all. So I said before, once these go on, these are the Kajals. They stay put. I have worn these to hot yoga in 90 minutes of yoga, gotten out. In fact, if you go to my Instagram at Amber Milt, you'll see it. I got out of yoga. You can tell I'm red and sweaty. I'd put a line on. I rub my eye hard. Does not budge. Does not smudge. They will stay put. I could do an entire show on Kajals because they are my favorite. Hazel eyes, Beverly. Also, I would try blue. Blues are beautiful. This clove that I was doing before, let me see if I can find it. This clove coal that I'm right here is gorgeous. I kind of have hazel eyes, so I love this as a lid color. And then by putting the blue on, I don't know if you can see this, but it kind of pulled some of that green out. When I line them totally in blue, which I'll do for another show, you'll see that it does kind of pull that out. Oh, Ninja Worry Singer, eye makeup looks amazing. Thank you. Well, we just did it together. This is not what I looked like. If you go back and watch this is just in the show using just a handful of products. We were able to get this. Jody, Instagram, obviously you can always reach out here at Laura Geller, and then I'm at Amber Milt. And, you know, just to wrap this up, I am the brand educator here for Laura Geller, so I will be doing more lives, and I can't wait to interact with you all. I have loved this. Thank you for being so wonderful here on my very first live. Send me over your questions. If there's things you want to see, we're here to help you. That's what I want to do. I want to be that conduit for you. I get the honor of being here in the headquarters, of working with Laura, of working with the product development team. So if there's something you want to see, if there's questions you have, let me know. I'm always here to help. With that, I'm going to say have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Thank you so, so much. And we will see you soon.